Hey there guys, yo and hello, Moonlight Butterfly Miku back again. And I know it's been a while since I did a Moonlight Butterfly Miku discusses. I have two discussions. I have a discussion panel, that's with Easterling Amanda, and I have my own little discussions where I discuss random topics that I think of. So today's random topic that I'm gonna talk about is stress and how to deal with stress. Because let's face it, there's a lot going on in this world today. If it doesn't nothing to do with the COVID crisis, it's politics and all this other stuff that's driving us all nuts. And honestly, we don't really need it, but it comes along. And everybody has different stresses. Everybody stresses out in a different way. There are different contributing factors to it, whether it be work, school, family, friends, relationships. It don't matter. Stress is stress, but you have to know how to deal with the stress. You have to find an outlet to relieve that stress. And there's so many ways to do so, so many ways. But I'm just going to discuss with you how I deal with my stress. So, first thing, music. I always listen to music when I'm mellowed out. I'll be, in my room and I'll just be listening to music on my earbuds and everything. I have a whole playlist on my YouTube channel that I listen to. If you want to, you can check it out. Because I believe I made my playlist public, so you can check it out on Laura's Ultimate Playlist Mix, whatever. You'll see it. If you want to check out what songs I'm into, feel free to do so. But I'm not picky when it comes to music. I love any type of music. If it has a great beat, maybe great lyrics, I'll listen to it. And if you have any music for me that you'd like me to listen to, you can also leave that in the comments. But yeah. So another way that I relieve stress too is by video games. I love my video games, mainly rhythm gaming. If you watch my channel, you see that's mainly what I play. I also play other games too, but rhythm gaming is my first love. So when I immerse myself in my video games, I just feel like, it's a nice little escape from this crappy world that we're living in right now. So I'll spend a couple of hours when I have downtime. I'll spend a couple of hours just playing my game. Right now, currently, I'm playing Kingdom Hearts Melody and Memory. That's what I'm stuck on right now because it's really fun. If you haven't played the game yet, or if maybe you want to try it, give it a try. But yeah, gaming. Love my gaming. I switch between, no pun intended, I switch between my Switch. I still play my 3DS. I'm playing Pokemon Platinum on my 3DS, replaying that again. And my PS4, which I haven't really played that much, but Grand Blue Fantasy is what I'm playing on my PS4. So those are all the games I'm currently into that, I'm just playing for the time being. Another way I relieve stress is by writing. Sorry, something in my teeth. But yeah, by writing, it allows me to release a whole bunch of feelings, like pent up, feelings that I have that maybe you don't want to talk to family members or anybody. It's better, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, y'all, to write, because you can say whatever you want and you're not wrong. No one will judge you unless you want to show people. You don't have to. This can be your own personal thing. I have several notebooks, but I'm using one right now that I'm using to track, how I'm feeling and everything, thoughts that run through my head that maybe, I don't want to tell the whole world, so I'm just going to write it in my notebook. So that's what I do. I think it's a really, really great way to relieve stress. So think about maybe starting a notebook if you want to. Start a notebook, write whatever you want in it. You can say whatever you want in any order you want, whatever. It's all up to you. So that's another way that I deal with stress. Here's another. Now, this is a little recent because I haven't really been doing it for like a long time, but coloring. Not coloring by, by actual color pencils and paper. I have an app on my tablet that I'm using to record right now. It's called Happy Color by Number. I've been coloring so many pictures in there. It's really good when I have downtime and I just don't have anything to do. I don't want to watch YouTube or anything like that, or on Netflix or whatever. So I'll just be like, you know what, let me color. And the best thing about that app also is that it constantly updates. So you'll get new pictures each and every day. And once you color certain ones, you can get bonuses. So you don't have to pay or nothing like that. So if you're interested in that, you can download that from your Google Play Store or your App Store on iPad. So yeah. Another way. Now this one is a little bit funny, but it works, guys. It works for me anyway, because this man's voice, y'all. This man's voice, I could literally fall asleep to. Now, many of you may not know who I'm talking about, but once I say his name, you probably be like, oh yeah, him. Who am I talking about? Bob Ross. Yes, Bob freaking Ross. If you don't know who Bob Ross is, oh my gosh, hold on, I gotta tell you. Now, a lot of people may or may not know who Bob Ross is. Bob Ross is the man with the afro and the painting, the painting guy with the afro and the blue shirt, and he stands there and he just, I love it. All the seasons, I'm not binge watching, I'll just pick random ones because he has way too many seasons, like 20 something seasons of his show. He been on the air for a long time. Way back when, The Joy of Painting with Bob Ross, that's what it's called. But watching him is something about watching that man paint. Just sitting there and watching him paint along with that soft voice. It's just so relaxing. Like, I forget everything and I'm smiling constantly throughout the entire episode. Because every episode, I think it's about, what, half an hour? So it's like, through that whole half an hour, I'm just sitting there smiling. Like, I'm just so happy, you know? That man, I love him. I love Bob Ross. I love me some Bob Ross. So that's a absolutely great stress reliever. If you haven't seen one episode of The Joy of Painting with Bob Ross, please watch it. I'm telling you, please, for me, watch it and see how it changes your life. That man, I love how he makes all the paintings just, it looks like it's coming off the canvas. It's amazing. Take a look at it. If you're feeling like overly stressed, I guarantee you that man will calm you down just like that, because it works all the time for me. So hopefully it'll work for you. And, well, that's mainly some of the methods that I use. Those are just some. I'm not going to go into everything, but those methods that I listed there is what works for me. You may have your own way of dealing with stress, and I would like to hear it, so leave it down in the comments below. And so I'm going to cut it here, guys, because I don't want the video to run too long, but thanks so much for watching, and I hope that I was able to help as well. This was a discussion, but also a way to share how I deal with stress, and maybe you might want to try some of the methods that I've listed, or like I said, you have your own. I want to hear all about it, because we just have to try and, you know, we need the ways to de-stress. We need to just calm down and try not to dwell. I know there's so many bad things going on in the world today, but we can't let it consume our lives. We still, you know, we want to find some happiness. It's like, you know, light at the end of the tunnel, if you will. So yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Moonlight Butterfly Miku Discusses, and I hope you will watch more of my videos on my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button, and I hope to see you guys in the next discussion video and in the other videos that I do. So take care, guys, and as always, this is Moonlight Butterfly Miku saying bye, guys. Stay safe, stay stress-free, and have a wonderful day.